recording.
Okay, hi. We're just recording. I'm sorry, I'm chewing gum. That might be like real bad.
It doesn't pick up as much, and people like the ASMR of it all.
All right, well, this is your sound check. Check.
Do you want to officially welcome us in?
Welcome to Doom Orgy.
Episode
7?
8. 7, 8?
I think it's 7. Lucky number 7.
Episode
I'm
7.
always right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been seven weeks of this.
7th heaven. When I see their smiling faces.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Episode 7, we're in heaven.
We're recording this on the first day of Pride. So happy
it is
Pride
month.
June 1st, 2026.
Are you proud of anything?
I'm proud of myself for never not saying whatever the fuck I want. And proud of standing up to my Catholic parents, and I'm proud of those times where I just stand up for what I think is right. One time, and Sarah Rowe was with me when this happened, so like she can attest to this. We were at you remember when we had like the Blackstone pool membership? Mm-hmm. We were at the bar in the Blackstone. Just really having a chic like 20s cocktail, and this is before they got all problematic with Alex Jones and all that shit. But we were having like cocktails at the bar and just feeling really chic, and this motherfucking bridezilla comes in and is just like so loud and like so obnoxious and causing such a disturbance and like berating her fiance and the hotel staff like all over the place and just being really loud. And I just said, hey, we're trying to have a nice time and you are ruining it.
I remember that. Yeah.
And she shut right the fuck up. People were buying me drinks. It was fucking great. What a fun. That was a really fun time because like Sarah was with us and we were in the pool and like the fireworks were going off. Like it was just fucking magical.
Yeah.
That 4th of July.
You got to tell a woman to shut up. No.
Well, like righteously so.
No, she was a monster, and I think what Blackstone Hotel reminds me of, and we have our own trauma with them. We'll get to at another time.
Yeah.
But I could really see just those levels of wealth collisions where, like, oh no, these people are rich; they can do whatever they want, and yeah, they're gonna yell at the staff, and it's okay. You could definitely see the staff was like, no,
that's not right, man.
It's not that. I'm not saying it's right. I'm telling you the way that wealth works and the way that systems work. Yes, you don't want to get yelled at. Well, then we'll find someone else who will let themselves be yelled at. Like, I think you were right in what you did, but I'm just letting you know that system like is point of is what it does. Yeah.
Pay $1,000 an hour to a prostitute that you can yell at like within consensual sexual boundaries, because it's just fucking gross to have to witness that in public. And like, I'm sorry, but like, no, you're out of line. You are making you're making a scene and you have no right to. Sorry, but like your main character syndrome doesn't have to affect the rest of us. And yeah, like I feel bad for like nobody deserves to be yelled at. I'm sorry. Like, unless you're the president, you don't deserve to be yelled at. You know, unless you're one of these fuck ups that's in charge, you don't deserve to be yelled at. So just love each other. Don't be mean to people. Don't do that.
Yeah, and that's your Pride Month message. Don't be mean to people.
Love is love.
Yeah.
Just, like righteous anger though. Like Pride was a riot.
Yeah. What I'm proud about. Thanks for asking.
Sorry. Just got me on a tangent.
No, not. I know. Pride for me is a hard situation because I I've always had not a contentious relationship, but it's hard for me to like pride. For me, pride is a weapon in that I use it when I need it. Like I don't like. How do I articulate?
It's an interesting.
This? Yes. No. Yes. I think you should be proud of who you are, but I think that now for me, like. The Nazis are in power. Like they are they are in the offices. So it's like for me doing things like this are we standing up for ourselves, or are we just like becoming easy marks, just showing like here we are, this is where like to send your drones right where we're waving our flags, to where like it's signaling. What are we signaling to? Who are we signaling? Like, yes, I think that we should signal to others that are in our community for safety and for power in numbers. But is it? I don't know. I just have this dread about pride sometimes, because I think that it pisses people off. And,
well, I mean, like the Pulse massacre.
Well, yeah, I think, yeah, and I don't know. Like, I don't think it's an agitation, but people do get agitated by it, and I just
yeah, there's some. It's so weird though. Like I don't think about straight people and their sex lives at all, and like sometimes it just feels so weird how people are like so disgusted by gay people. Like it's just like, dude,
well, that's homophobia, and that's self-loathing, and yeah. I think that, you know, for me, homosexuality is a behavior, as not as it's become an identity where, like, in the past people had homosexual experiences and homosexual relationships, and then now it's become that it's an identity label, and this is, you know, my relationships in relation to this identity that I've adopted, to where I think there's still certain people that like they're sexually fluid and they are homosexually inclined, but it must be hidden. It must be like, it's not to be seen. It's, you know, it is shadow work. And I think that's why people respond so harshly, is that when you bring something into the light, people like don't like that. I don't know.
You said a lot that I'm probably not in the mental capacity to unpack at the present, so I might have to listen to that back in the tape, just because like there's part of me that was just like giving you the side that whole time.
I know,
and right? I'm you know I love you, but I also just think that we need to do the ritual.
Oh, I'm not against the ritual.
Like, we need to know, and we need to not be afraid. We need to show pride. And so, like, fundamentally, this idea of hiding who you are, or hiding who you love, or even being intimidated by haters is just like, I don't associate with that, and like it skeeves me out, and that's why.
Well, I wasn't saying hide. Like, that's not.
I'm just saying like -1.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying hide who you are. Hide. Be afraid. Run away.
No, but you're I mean, like, there's an ideal, and then there's a tool, and I think that like they're separate. You know, like you talked about, like, using pride as like a weapon or a tool, and it's like, no, but the ideal is beautiful, and like I don't know, there was just something that like I didn't have a lot of I didn't have favorable associations with what you said.
Well, can I extrapolate on my theory, my idea that for me, being out is not representation, is not about, oh, I am a person who engages in homosexual behavior. For me, it's truth. I am gay. That is the root of my pride, is the truth. I am not hiding who I am. I am not deceiving you. I am not secretly, like, I am open with the fact that, you know, I am romantically inclined to men. That is a truth. That is something I'm going to be proud of and have pride in. I think that some people take the identity label and it does become all encompassing, and it does, become about the sex and the acts and the rituals and the things that unite us to this identity marker. And I'm not saying that's bad. I'm saying that other people see that and react. I'm not saying that they are right for reacting. I don't think that you should hide yourself because it hurts other people and that's your fault. I'm saying from a self-preservation is, you don't go swimming with sharks. Stop swimming with the sharks. We can't, the sharks are there. The sharks are going to bite us. The sharks are going to eat us. But do we have to swim with them? Do you have to let them know that this eat me? No, you don't. Because those sharks are, they're hungry.
I understand. Okay. I see where you're coming from. At the same time, I believe in trying to be courageous. But
I mean, I'm
what
doing
is
this since I was
the better part of
16,
valor? No, I get what you're saying, and it does make sense. Don't do what you need to do, and that's why outing people is such a horrendous thing to do. Just in the sense of people need their safety. I come at this from a different place where I just think all our fucking social mores are so fucking stupid. Culture as a concept is so fucking overwrought with these rules that are so I hate them. And maybe that's just my innate anarchist.
Well, I guess what rules are you talking? What do you? What
no,
rules?
just who to love. In the animal kingdom, there's not any sort of stipulation on homosexuality. It is just part of life. It's part of a community. There's no shunning. There's no.
Well,
othering.
I think it's because it's an animal. It's just a behavior. It's not like this. The lions are going, I'm a gay lion. They're not. They don't it's. I don't know. I don't think we can project our social.
Very true. But all I'm saying is, get rid of all the labels. And I think we're coming at this from just two different places. But to the same point of. Shit, you would never know we were a married couple if you maybe some of our neighbors don't even know, maybe not, but we're just normal people that
we're normal. Who's putting labels on
that's
things?
That's the problem with labels. See, it's just no, we're part of this community. We're
well, yeah, no, because I think we're
not out. We're not an out group. We're just here.
Well, yeah, no,
I don't know. I'm not saying it correctly, and I'm sure you can find fault with however I'm trying to express myself.
No, you're good. This reminds me. I saw another video about just how. Religion in the churches it's just sublimated homosexuality, to where it's oh yeah, that's the point of priesthood is the thoughts and the desires aren't the sin, it is the action, but that is sublimated through the relationships, through the there is I don't know, that secret things do happen. They don't talk about it, but what is privacy between people, there is sacredness there, to where you can infer a lot of these things about the churches and how the men are drawn to it and how they can devote their lives to the fellowship and the brotherhood, and that there is probably homoeroticism within that,
Oh, of course. I mean, I went to an all boys Catholic boarding school, so yeah, I lived with Benedictine monks. In community, my French teacher in high school was a priest, and he said, "My God, Parlor, you have no ass."
That was assault right there.
Shit, I said my last name. We should probably try to bleep that out or something.
No edits. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Well, I know we don't have very many listeners, and that's okay. And if you want to dox me, I probably deserve it.
Now you're Streisand affecting it. You're drawing more attention to it. So,
yeah.
happy Gay Priest Month to all our gay priests out there. Whatever you do in the privacy of your seminary is your business, and I'm not going to tell anybody that you were doing that. So
Well, and I think a lot of them are probably just ace too. Like,
yeah, what's
it's not
that
all
even
it's
about? What is? I don't understand.
no. I mean, like, I just think that, like, well, wait, are you coming for the ace?
I'm coming
community?
for every single micro
Oh my
label.
god, that's so like sick.
It's oh my good. Listen.
I think that, like, yeah, like labels are a lot. We have them, like, and I'm either like saying, like, get rid of them or add as many fucking labels as you want.
Sure, why not? I think for me,
Yeah,
I really don't have a problem. I'm just doing it for the bit. But
Okay.
asexuality, and you get so defensive. Like, you just think I'm some Nazi or something, don't you? Jesus. I
mean,
the asexuals, though.
You are a skinhead.
Shut up. Oh, my God. This is the final episode. Anyways, back to let me beat on the asexuals for a little bit. Because my problem just was same with atheism. Anything that is a not. There is no God. I have no sexuality. Okay, well then, why are you building constructs around what you are telling me is a void? That like,
Why do we have a word for zero?
Because zero means something. Like, it has, like, it does have a significance to it.
So asexuality and atheism have just because they're nothing?
No, I think for me, it's that the conversation is done then. I'm an atheist, done. You don't explain anymore. Like, I'm an atheist because, and you don't go to try to prove there is no God. You just have arrived. Asexuality is, oh, I don't do that. Case closed. Right? That's what I'm saying is that, like, then if you have to then specify if you have to define it, then it becomes something and it loses this antithesis quality.
But what about community though? And I think that these labels are about building community, and unless people can fully accept that other people are different from them, like, we need the labels to put that on there. Like, I mean, ultimately though, I think if we live in community, like, if we strive to become less egotistical and, kill our egos and become like the animals, like Mr. Morty, and live in community, we don't need them anymore.
Exactly.
So I mean, but people aren't there yet on their journey.
Well, I think this comes to me when it, like, just thinking about, because with the ace community, that's what they call asexuals. There's, if you're not an ace or an allo, which is an allosexual. So now we've created a binary system out of something that I am led to believe is an absence of or antithesis of, and then when people, like, yes, it's about community, but then when your community is then like,
listen, whatever these autistic people want to do with their lives is totally up to them.
I'm not okay. As a critic, I'm being critical. Yes, I'm not saying and now get rid of them all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is that, like, I do think these things create more problems than they do solve, because you create a construct that it's a mind palace. You created this mind palace,
and you just become your own nerd, essentially.
And so it's just like, just shed all of it. Just get, like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, like, I think I can say I've experienced ego death. I don't know if you would say that.
I mean, I'm not going to be so bold and proclaim that, because maybe I still have some more to do. But sure.
Well, no, I think I'm definitely over the hill and, like, shed my ego within, like, the last 5 or 6 years. I mean, I think COVID also really did a number on me too. But, like, I think I've come to that, like, sort of place where it's just like these classifications, these words, this, like, hyper fixation on the minuscule just feels like we're programming, our reality in bits and bytes when, that's not gonna take you to the same place as physical experience is where you're petting your dog, like, damn. Sorry, I need a break.
Sure.
Did you have any more points to make?
No.
God, we're really like probably saying some shit that.
What are you afraid of? Yeah, I'm
not afraid of it.
Okay, yeah, I'll say whatever I want, and then I just
I'm
one
just,
thing, and yeah.
No, I mean, I think it's important to talk about these things and like educate yourself, and it's okay to disagree as long as you're not like fucking beating people up. Like it's okay to disagree.
Am I beating people up? Like, I don't know.
No. I'm just saying like don't fucking start a war over words.
Well, I'm not trying to.
No, me neither. No, I have more to learn in this life. And on that note, I'm going to take a break.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Oof. Putting my dogs up.
You don't have to tell us what's going on. It's fine.
I'm setting the scene. I was just hanging out on the couch with my dog. My dog's up. Wow, that was really intense. First 20 minutes, and I want to say, don't take any of this super serial.
You telling it to me?
I'm sorry if I got a little.
It's fine. I mean, we can edit this out. I don't know. This is we got to keep pace too. Like that's why I don't like taking breaks, because then I lose my momentum.
Welcome back to Doom Orgy.
Pride episode. So as I was saying, it's Pride season. When was your first Pride? Can you recall?
Gosh. There were a lot of drunken nights.
Yeah, well, 'cause I think like Pride itself has become this thing now.
Bacchanalia.
Well, I think in just popular culture, it's become like, a ritual. Every June, it's Pride Month, and even have Trump saying that like it's no longer Pride Month, as if like did anybody actually declare, like, is there an actual edict that came down that says this is Pride Month and you must observe it, right? Like, so I don't know, but like it is. I
think we just took it,
which is fine. That's I'm not against that.
Just like we took the rainbow.
Well, let me get into that, the whole covenant of God thing, because honestly, my thinking on all of that is that because being gay isn't evil. It's not a sin. It's the flag is that the rainbow flag is that covenant with a higher being, with a like, oh, this is part of a natural order, for a natural experience in humanity. And so I think that's why the early gay rights movements did, you could say they co-opted it, but I think it was deeper than that. I think the original founders were, operating from a place of, community and wanting to, signal to others. And, just as in the Bible, the rainbow is the covenant between, God and the people. Like, I think that concept, because for me, like, I came out at 16 and it was out of like, well, I'm not lying. People were telling, like, this was projected onto me. Like, I was bullied. I was harassed for this. And yeah, I guess I am. I would prefer to, kiss other boys, as a teenager. So I adopted that identity because it was just quick shorthand. That's what it is. And so I just remember even being a kid and like, being like, do I need to wave that flag right now? Like, I don't. It's only going to cause me more harm than good, like, because as someone who was bullied, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. You're also the same guy who doesn't like St. Patrick's Day. So, I I feel like you have like a natural like ick about certain like holidays in a certain sense that maybe like that is the deeper issue.
I don't think it's an ick. I think it's more of, I think pride goeth before the fall. And I think that for me, the concept of if your pride can be boiled down into, say, a single act of debauchery, is that truly pride, or are you just on the path to destruction, right? Is there like, not everything can be a net positive, like, so I don't know. That's a very zoomed out broad thing, but I don't like pride is a yearly thing. I don't know. Maybe like St. Patrick's Day. Maybe should be every 5 years. Maybe like that.
You're getting preachy is how I feel right now. That's why I'm making this face.
Well, isn't just modern queer culture now just dogma and just like thinking that isn't that preachy to think that we need to observe a holiday at a certain time, and if we don't wave our certain flags at a certain way, that to me is like, if we're going to adopt the dogma, then sure, like let me deconstruct it. Let me say, actually, no, hide your graven images. Like.
Okay, well, I don't know. Philosophically, I feel like we are going into the weeds like real hard. And it's maybe not interesting, or let's just talk about current events. Let's move on from Pride.
We killed Pride season. Pride's over.
Fuck. I'm gonna go lay down after this.
Oh my god, you can't even. We're not even came in podcast because I have exhausted you.
I'm exhausted.
Okay, well,
no.
what's on TV?
Well, fuck you. Yeah, what is on TV, Mr. Euphoria Head, season 3? It sucked. That's my verdict.
The last episode was amazing. Like, it was so good.
You were crying.
Spoiler alert, everyone. Rue dies. Rue's dead. That was... I thought it was just a perfect ending to just, like... I don't know. I think tragedy... It's nice when our fictional characters can experience tragedy to where we actually don't. Like, I think it's very healthy to, put your emotions into a fictional character.
I mean, I cried at the boys finale. So
yeah, and that was
I don't really have room to talk here.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I just, yeah.
Why did you not like it?
Because I thought it was preachy this whole last season.
Well, because you can't be told nothing. That's your problem.
I can't be told
you
nothing.
You can't be told nothing.
I don't like to be told nothing.
Well, maybe it's because...
like, maybe actually, like, don't fucking have these weird long cuts. And no, it was just a fucking mess. Like, it was so disorganized. Like, it was just shit. Like, it was bad writing. This season sucked. Like, I liked Euphoria in the beginning. But I mean, where the fuck was Jules? Like, I saw some tweet or whatever. Fucking Kitty's BBL had more screen time than Jules did in Euphoria season 3. Like, seriously. Like, it was just like gross and over, like, for what?
I thought it was definitely giving spaghetti western, in that it was these extreme characters going through like extreme scenarios, and as for Jules, that like, can't her story just be what it is? I don't think, like, I don't know, like what more did she need? She didn't die. She's doing her thing. She's an artist in New York. She's still kept by her, boyfriend who's got a secret family. Well, not a secret family, but like, I thought it was great. And on the count of you can't be told nothing, I think, do you ever think it's because you had someone tell you something? Like, I think for me is like, I'm open to being told anything. I've never had anybody tell me anything. Like, so that's where like I can understand this. Like, is it preachy? Like, what was preachy about it? What? And now you're just deflecting the question by moving it over to our dog. Can't be told nothing right there.
I mean, our dog is an awesome dog.
And that is what the plot of Euphoria is.
Yeah. So, no, I just don't want to waste any more breath on Euphoria.
Well, let me do it then. I was so happy with how Maddie and Cassie, like, okay, did the ending where Alamo got murdered by what's Rue's character's friend's name? Ali. Yeah, like that was justice, right? Like, reap what you sow, Alamo. Like, you fucked with the wrong Rue. Like, he thought that Rue was just another girl that he could just kill, but Rue had guardian angels. Rue had people looking out for her. And by proxy of that, so did Rue's friends. So did Maddie. And, you know, Cassie staying there for Maddie despite it all. I think it was a great story on, like, real friendships, because I think real friends do, like, disgusting things together. Euphoria.
So glad it's over.
Okay, yeah, no, it's over. Yeah, it's done.
I did start watching Spider Noir, and I will say it's infinitely better than Euphoria. I've only seen 4 episodes. They're increasingly getting better and better and better. Nicolas Cage as a Ben Reilly. The Spider, it's everything. And yes, I am watching it in color because I am not colorblind. And sure, noir would be great, but I also like color, and it's really well done.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, see? I can do it too.
I mean, it's not nearly as good as Euphoria. I mean, like,
it's way better than Euphoria.
I mean, actually, they're two different things.
Euphoria season 3 has been critically panned.
Oh, you got to let other people tell you what to think?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Whereas Spider Noir, it's kind of universally beloved. So, yeah.
And I learned nothing from it. Nothing.
We're only halfway through. We haven't finished it. And you weren't even watching it. Whatever.
Okay, well, this is a fighting podcast? Is this?
Yeah, exactly. Like we argue about TV and who gets to control it. What else?
We saw Backrooms.
Oh shit. Yeah, what did you think of Backrooms?
I loved it. You know this.
I loved it too. Well, we had that like experience on my birthday in Liminal Spaces Hotels in St. Louis. Gosh, if you can't just explore a vacant hotel with your partner, preferably on your birthday, and
then be chased by a giant animatronic puppet monster that looks like you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I thought Backrooms was really good. I'm so glad we saw it to avoid any spoilers, because that was spoiled. Like, as soon as we got home from the theater, I went on Twitter and it was spoiled. I'm like, yep, glad I saw this immediately.
How would you spoil that movie?
Just by showing like the characters, the Captain Clark character, that was like, just even seeing any of it. I think the worlds they built, you know, you have to go in completely blind, because Weapons was spoiled for me. Like, as soon as that movie dropped, you got Gladys everywhere, and I think that, like, oh fuck, that would have been really having no idea about.
And then all of a sudden seeing Gladys.
Yeah, and so Backrooms was that for me, where it's just like, oh, like this is raw.
Yeah. No, I'm glad we did see it in the preview. So
no, it was brilliant, and I guess, what do you think it means? What are the Backrooms?
No, I mean, I just think that, like, we exist in a society of forms and shapes, and sometimes with when we take the humanity out of our existence and we tread too far into the world of artifice, we start making copies and copies and copies and copies and copies and redundancies, and then what's original is completely lost, and it becomes something weird and terrifying. And that's humanity in a nutshell.
Yeah, well, I think it's, definitely about your mind palaces and memory and those places we go when we are deep in thought, do exist, and they are distorted because they aren't physical, they aren't real, right? And so I think that's what those monsters and those characters are, just different, thoughts and fragments that made manifest, that became, I think with the whole MRI Institute thing at the end, which, I'm excited for the lore to be developed, but I think this movie just it didn't explain it all, but I didn't want it to. I'm like, okay, good. Let me ponder on this a little more, because I think it is, this MRI was able to gain access into the metaphysical world, and it literally just looks like the Backrooms, because that's just we are observing it, and that's just the closest proxy that we can come up with for this void liminal space, and I just think of young kids love this movie because I think they're growing up in a liminal society where abandoned malls and just you can understanding that this place once had life to it, and also just because you think you're the main character, you think that there's no one else here, that no one else has ever been here, right? So maybe at 6 a.m, the back rooms are full of people going to work every day. Maybe it's for 10 minutes. It's just a busy thoroughfare, but you're not here for those 10 minutes and you don't know, So just because it's not your lived experience doesn't mean that it's the only truth. So that's how I view Backrooms.
Yeah, that's a really good read.
See, have some good things to say.
No, gosh, wow. Let's not fight anymore.
We're not fighting. We're just hungry. It's afternoon. It's hot out. It's summer.
It is hot out. Hot summer.
I did not see Obsession with you, so.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to? Well, okay. And again,
is there anything that's
spoiler alert?
Well, I didn't see it, so don't spoil it. I don't care.
How am I going to talk about this movie and have deep thoughts on it when I can't talk about it fully?
I just won't listen.
Do you know anything about the movie?
No. I know it's about someone being obsessed with someone else. That's it.
Okay.
It is as obsession is, right?
Well,
say what you want to say about it. I know you had something to say.
No, I have a lot, but now you're telling me not to spoil it for you, my partner, on our podcast, when we've already spoiled Euphoria.
Because I've seen those.
Spoiled. Yeah, all right.
And I don't care. If I've seen it, I can spoil it for everyone.
Well, you chose not to come to an Obsession with me. So, all right. I need to get something to eat. I think we pause the podcast right here because I am kind of actually pissed with you.
Oh, my God. Okay, bye.
Bye. And we're back. Welcome back to Doom Orgy.
We're back.
We ordered food. It's not here yet, but at least we know it's coming. Mm-hmm. Sorry for getting salty at you.
Yeah, it's been a salty episode.
Well, here's my thing. Is spoiler alert. Should be on every episode because we just kind of talk about whatever we saw, break it down.
Well, no, yeah, it's this is what we watched on TV this week.
Well, but I saw Obsession and you didn't, and let me just say, you know very little about this movie. Indy Navarrete. Sorry, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. She deserves all the flowers. She really made that movie amazing because the way that she portrayed this, first, natural, kind of cynical, character into turning into this, borderline personality disorder monster, into, psychotic, into demonic, was something to behold. The way she could just it was flipping channels. It was amazing. Just really, really made the movie one that I didn't want to walk out of, because start to finish, it's deeply uncomfortable. Basically, the whole thing is like a rape. He's robbing this girl that he is obsessed with of her free will, and it just all the characters suck. They all suck, which is some more so than others. The protagonist, if I put that in quotes, the main guy, I guess, is I don't even know who he's played by, but and he did fine for what it was, but his character was so unlikable. He was such an incel dweeb that just was sickeningly so, to the point where the movie just became really uncomfortable as he gets his quote unquote wish for this woman to love him, and but she doesn't. So that's what you get with Obsession. Indy Neverett, I hope she gets nominated for an Oscar. I would hope that they do that, because it was a stunning turn. It was really amazing to watch her on-screen performance, and she made me so uncomfortable throughout the whole movie. It's just it is a skin crawly movie, because you're dealing with this this robbing of agency, narratively speaking, but then also just the sort of psychic backlash from that is just so jarring, that my skin crawled throughout the entire performance. And man, she really, really made the movie exceptional, versus kind of mid.
Yeah, I should have gotten with you to see it. But I'll have to. It was supposed to come out on Peacock next week.
Oh, really?
But it's doing so well.
It's doing phenomenal numbers.
So it's good. It's going to get the 45-day theatrical release. So
cool.
I can either see it in theaters or have to wait.
It's beating it. Beat the shit out of Mandalorian and Grogu.
So did Backrooms.
Yeah, I mean,
Star Wars is over.
These movies are kind of. I mean, there have been so many think pieces about this. I'm probably not saying anything new, but they're being the shit out of established IP, because it's new ideas, young blood, making great cinema, and wow. Just two really phenomenal movies. I wouldn't recommend seeing them back to back like I did, though.
You were out of commission.
I was out of commission.
A lot.
I had
the media. My husband had too much media.
Scary movie hangover on Sunday, where I pretty much slept all day. So,
I had a scary movie. The Hacks finale, I think,
also
killed you.
Oh, wow. Oh, the Hacks finale. Damn, I loved the show. And the finale was amazing. I think I had to stop every 15 minutes.
If our listeners haven't noticed, you do
sobs.
we can't get through anything. We need to take breaks every 20 minutes because we get overwhelmed from watching television.
Much. It was a lot.
So unlike Rue, who we did see pass, Deborah Vance. Deborah Vance lives, which I thought, I don't know, I really enjoyed, speaking, not to talking about Euphoria, but I think what Hacks did really well was that it also gave us just a story. Like, we can close this book, we can walk away from it, and you come back to it. It is actually not real. Deborah Vance is not a real character. So why do we need to, capture her death on film? Let her continue to just, exist.
Yeah. Like, I know we have DoorDash. I just
thought
I heard a knock, but never mind.
Are you looking at the thing? Are they here?
No. Oh, I should. Sorry.
Sometimes I feel like I monologue, and then you get distracted and you go do other things.
Yeah. Welcome to marriage, folks.
We like
Never
TV.
Paying attention
We
to
like
your spouse.
Hacks. It's a good show.
Okay, well, I just think they really nailed it in just the sense that these characters grew, because all right, we're spoilers ahead. Obviously, this is spoiler heavy or whatever, but Deborah, after her super successful Central Park show, where she really just secured her legacy, and this season has been all about legacy. Like, it started with her fans thinking that she had died, and so I mean, they really, the season 5 of Hacks, writing thematically was just on point, I felt. And so after this amazing Central Park show, after selling out Madison Square Garden, which is, in previous episodes, she has been telling Ava throughout this that we have to go on a vacation, and then she kind of drops the bomb on Ava that, hey, I had something removed, and it's actually cancerous stage 3 or whatever, and I don't want to go through treatment. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to lose my hair. I want to go out on top. And so part of this European vacation that we're going on, I'm gonna go to Sweden, some place with assisted suicide, and check out. And Ava is horrified with that, horrified, and very, very resistant. But eventually, begrudgingly accompanies her on this trip, and just the love affair that they have in Paris is just like a platonic love affair, of sensei and student, and just that Georgia song that's playing in the club. I mean, it was a beautiful episode, just acknowledging that the love that these characters have had for each other. And of course, Deborah realizes that her love is the comedy and the jokes that she writes, and realizing that she needs to keep going. And so she has a change of heart, and they just go laughing off on the strip into the sunset, and I just thought it was beautiful. I loved every minute of it. I cried my eyes out. I was very dehydrated the next day, just from all the tears I shed, wailing. I mean, you were like, are you okay?
No, it was very,
it was intense emotionally.
like it was bizarre a little bit.
Oh,
Well, not bizarre, but just like I was concerned. Like, can we not watch TV? Like, is this like a health episode? Like, is this? Do I need to call the doctor?
Well, maybe. But
like, I was like, no, I think things are just hitting you in ways that you maybe don't fully understand, or like,
yeah, but I wasn't sad about Rue dying.
That's fine. You don't have to be. Like,
she didn't have the emotional impact.
I think that's actually I saw a post and it was because Cassie was like, well, she died,
Yeah.
And someone was like, what it means to, be friends or know an addict, to where like these moments of grief you kind of process a lot over like just the journey. And so I think, I don't know, I think I thought the story was ended in a way to where like it honored Rue's story, but then also did, like, she was murdered. That's also part of it. Like she like was trying to get her life turned around, but her past choices and decisions led her to get involved with terrible people like Lori and Alamo. Like, they're both, like, I think just evil. And what did Alamo do? He kills her, gives her the fentanyl, like, so I think for a story, a narrative, like, I think that, I don't say it's satisfying.
She could have chosen not to.
She could have, but it's a fictional story. Like, I think it's,
there was a version of her that chose not to, and had that, sort of hallucinatory, but I think it's fair to play that out hypothetically. But at the end of the day, death comes for us all.
not Deborah Vance.
Not Deborah Vance.
What you learned.
Well, it will, of course.
When
but
she gets that,
but it's a comedy
bottle of Percocet.
Yeah, she's not doing that Deborah Vance. So
can we get Jean Smart and Zendaya to switch roles? That's what I just Jean Smart.
God, I love Jean Smart, and I love Zendaya too. Don't get me wrong. Like, and Zendaya is the highlight of that show to me, despite my husband's sadistic love of Sydney Sweeney.
Okay, you're actually putting a lot more value into this. Like, I think.
Just kidding.
Yeah, no, I'm not actually a Sydney Sweeney stan. I like her job as her portrayal of Cassie. I thought it was pretty good. like,
sure,
let's not beat the girl up just because we can.
But she was good in that other movie too, where she was fucking.
What, Reality Winner? What was the name of that movie?
I was thinking of the one where she was the housekeeper that kills the dude. I don't know. Whatever. She's fine. I don't have any beef with her.
This podcast is not a Euphoria podcast.
But
for some reason, we've talked about it the past 4 episodes.
It should be a Hacks podcast because that is a much better show. Like, if you want to watch good television, watch Hacks. If you want to watch hack television, watch Euphoria.
I don't know who's feeding you these points, like these talking points. Like, I think it's propaganda, whatever. Let's stop talking about what we saw on television, because that's kind of basic.
All right, basic gay guy podcast over. So wait, what the fuck is going on in the world stage? Trump's a big pussy. And a little bitch. And he can't get anyone to play his little concert.
Well, did you see that is it the same thing as the UFC fight that's on the White House lawn?
Oh, he's tearing up the White House for a UFC fight. I think that's like it might be the same thing. It might be two different things.
I saw that I
don't fucking care because no one's gonna fucking come.
Well, you can go for free to the UFC fight if you are of military age and in good shape.
In good shape. I fucking love that. Like, yeah, all right.
I mean, it's. I don't want to use the word awesome in the sense of like, I think it's cool, but awesome. And like just as they're building this complex in front of the White House, I'm like, oh my, it gives me awe, but in a bad way, like in a, oh my God, is this for real? Like, it's just, it is bizarre. It's mimetic warfare is what it is. So in this country,
Did you ever watch or read The Stand?
I'm familiar, but I mean,
Stephen King and
Randall
like
Flagg.
how Randall Flagg is like, he's like Randall Flagging DC, like, well, Randall Flagg built this like spectacle in Vegas, and then it gets blown up by a nuclear bomb. But like I just feel like he's Randall Flagging DC.
Well, no, I think it's it's optics for the whole world, like
I would steer clear of DC, honestly, because it is too much, man. You were asking for it dressed like that.
What do you mean?
I'm saying you fucking put up a cage match in the White House. You're trying to make a concert. You fucking sad little fuck. You're gonna put your face on a $250 bill. You fucking little bitch. Like, what? Build all the monuments you want. People are going to laugh at you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And it's gonna fall apart. It's gonna be like, I mean, already his fucking slush fund for the January 6ers is falling apart. He's pulling that. I mean, like, he's failing. He like the Iran deal. It's so fucking pathetic. What a loser. What a fucking loser the president is. Wow. America sucks.
Like, yeah, sure. Yeah. I'm not, I don't know everything. And all I can do is observe what's in front of me, my life right now. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I'm not saying my life is any better because of anything that's happening at a federal level, but I don't want it to get worse is all I know. So I'm like, well, can we just steer the plane into some sort of safe harbor? That's all I'm hoping for. So,
well,
I don't know. I like a Trump update just to like know what's going on, but I don't really care. He is a mad king. So what are you gonna do about it? We guys gotta wait our turn. That's all we can do in this country. Vote. Get out and vote.
It's just a matter of time.
Till what? Till he's a messianic figure. He is going to live forever. He is never gonna die.
No.
Well, that's the conspiracy theory, is that Israel has elected him to be a messianic figure, and that all of this is then to crown him King of Kings.
We're not getting into Israel this podcast, are we?
Well, no, it's not, because it's too late. Because we have to talk about what's on TV first before we actually talk about important things,
What did you want to talk about this episode though? Like there was something you had in mind. And what's our time?
58 minutes. I can know just what was it, the Pattie Gonia controversy?
Oh, that was on your docket. Okay.
Are you caught
this
up on
might be a long episode then.
Well, I mean,
just hope the food gets here. I have to keep an eye out for all that.
Well,
ooh, they're headed to us.
I mean, we don't have to get into that.
Well, okay. Well, so let's just kind of outline. Patagonia, I have words. You have words. And then something about the PSYOP on that podcast.
Well, I'm not getting into that because that's too long. It has nothing to do with Patagonia.
Okay, so Patagonia is next topic. I don't think there's anything too weird going on though. That whole I don't know. Anything really weird happen lately?
No, I don't know. Let's just pause it.
Okay.
And we're back.
Welcome back. Doom Orgy.
Episode 7. So we actually took I think I'm going to put this at the beginning of the episode. So before...
So we are time traveling right now.
We're time traveling because we... if you don't know, this is a Doom Orgy, a podcast by a couple of bears that are married.
That can be grumpy if they haven't been fed.
Yeah, especially if they've had a long day of work and they're tired.
One of them's running on 2 hours of sleep because the other one snores.
Yeah, it could be who that is. I don't know. I don't know.
I just don't know.
And the conversation sometimes can become very heated and very passive aggressive.
Just know that we do love each other very much,
and it's just for the bit. And that we
don't want to trigger anyone though.
Yeah,
Daddy and Daddy are fighting.
Oh, and yeah, just you should see them make up on our OnlyFans. Just kidding. We would never bring more shame back. That's stop. But trying to podcast is actually a difficult thing. Having to stay like current and relevant. Like,
yeah, we didn't even talk about ugly Stephen Miller.
Oh, his worm meme.
I love that. I normally can't stand like AI slop, but there was just this. Stephen Miller is an earthworm crawling through the dirt, and it was so like body horror that. He got called ugly after he like called James Talrico a trans or something, that he was like transitioning with, which it's like, first off, you're just a fucking idiot. And second off, like, oh, you're hurt because we called you ugly when you misgendered someone, or transvestigating just a political opponent for no goddamn reason. And of course, this is the same guy who held his wife up as a human shield during the press correspondence dinner. He's just a fucking baby. Katie's probably fucking Elon Musk in his weird dick. So, just come for them all. That's what I'm saying. Like,
listen, he's a worm. I don't know why you have to punch down on this worm. I thought we had to.
He's the worm in too many government people's brains right now, including Trump.
So he's a parasite. So
he is a parasite. He's fucking. Yeah, I guess it is punching down, but he is one.
Well, it's actually not punching down. I was joking because he is like.
No, but he is subhuman. Like he's disgusting,
and he likes it. So, like he's getting. Oh, I know. Now.
Well, yeah, he probably has a humiliation kink. Like he cucks for Elon and Katie going at it with Elon's weird dick.
Why are we kink shaming and dick shaming now? See, this is. I can play nice too. Okay.
Well, first they came for the asexuals, and I said nothing.
That's right.
And then they came for the creepy sociopaths with weird dicks, and I said nothing.
Oh my goodness. And the
cucks. And the man worms.
Well, I mean, like, what's wrong with a little cuckolding every now and then? I don't know.
If you're into it, but I just fuck that guy. He's, I'm not trying to insult-ivize any sort of kink or whatever.
Of course not. And I think,
but he's he's fucking pathetic, and you can just tell. Congratulations, Katie.
I mean, I'm all for it's mimetic warfare. It's my favorite thing. Because we make this picture, we make him look like a worm, and we circulate it, and we create these memes of JD Vance, and it gets under their skin, and it bothers them. And I mean, can you imagine if you
and they try to do it back and they fail miserably. It's just,
I mean, from our perspective, and that is like they have such a different perspective because they probably have even more people cheering them on. Like, you know, these worms aren't just, you know, worming for themselves. There are like half of the country that voted for it. Well, actually not half, because half the country didn't vote at all. The half of the half that voted for this. But
including people that I at one point respected and admired, and because of that, I can no longer respect or admire them.
I mean, I'm not trying to make that a theme of the podcast, but if you want it to be...
I mean, that's just my truth. You don't have to live my truth. That is just my truth.
But it's, you know, all about truth.
Yeah, speaking of, Patagonia, what's your deal?
Oh, yeah, we did talk... so the podcast ended because we were hangry, and
then we DoorDash fucked up our order.
and we were about to go in on
they're not a sponsor, folks.
Pattie Gonia, the Patagonia. So let me just explain
you can
the
do your thing.
long and short of it. Hi, Pattie. I know you're listening.
Hey, Pattie.
No, it's hard because you know, queer icons. I want to support.
Okay, she's not really an icon. She's a gimmick.
Okay, wow. I mean, like I'm like, I'm not trying to defend her. I'm trying to not be as contrarian as you were accusing me of being.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, this is the whole episode was in like.
I'm also still running off of just 2
so
hours
now,
of sleep,
okay,
so.
Fuck Pattie.
Fuck
Pattie,
that bitch.
You're a hack.
You trying to get that bag, sis, off Patagonia's hard-earned capitalism dollar?
You are a cisgendered white man, which I don't think is a reason for us to hate you. But
No.
if you want to play these games, that's gonna be weaponized against you. I'm sorry,
dude.
I'm not
like
doing
the
it.
font, I mean, she's just like fucking brand scraping and going off of. No, like Patagonia, the company.
So you're supporting corporations now?
I'm just saying they could have gone ham on that bitch, and they chose not to.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Do you know? You know where I stand. For me, it's the weaponizing it as an attack against the community, and how Pattie is a self-anointed messiah figure that thinks it is their destiny to fight this fight against capitalism.
I keep just saying amen, but
okay, well, thank you. Oh, gas me up, baby.
Yeah,
see, we can make out too.
I know. We're actually. I think we should leave this where it is. You know, we'll just.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll take them on a journey.
All right.
But anyways, back to the thing of it all is that we can say this because Pattie, aka Win, is from our great state of Nebraska, and if there's one thing Nebraskans love to do is to talk shit about the Nebraskans because we're allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't represent us, you don't like us, you don't want to be part of us, you ain't trying to shout us out. So good luck, sis. Good luck.
Which, you know, she might.
She's gonna be vindicated, and I'm gonna eat so much shit for this.
You know what? But at the end of the day, just know you're a fucking gimmick. Like, that's all you are. Like, you
But
are.
she's raised money for the wilderness.
All right. Well, good for her.
Which is fine. For me, it's become your personal engine. You are profiting off of this. You are
and the bad press is just feeding that engine. Like, it 100% is. Like, this is so fucking stupid. Like, and Patagonia's, the company is obviously right in just saying, hey, look, we built this brand. We had designers design that logo. We are a company that allowed you to use our name. Well, like, and even just kind of allude to, you know, the great outdoors and kind of like ride the coattails of our brand. Just don't fucking sell clothing, because that's going to conflict.
Well, yeah, registering for a trademark.
You could have just been smart about it, done a brand deal. And like fucking just played the game of capitalism because
that's what
guess
gays
what?
want. It's a brand deal. Like so
don't be a fucking.
So she would have taken the brand deal.
Well, especially if you're going to use, like, it would be different if the Pattie Gonia logo didn't use the same goddamn font, same style, same like silhouette. It's just like it's pure brand infringement, and it's like. No, Pattie, you can't fucking do that. That is someone else's IP.
Well, to be fair to my sis, Pattie, I think that specific sticker you're speaking of, I think is just a sticker. I mean, like, it's like, I think it was I don't think it was, I am going to use this as my brand logo. I really think it was like a one-off, like, just as I've in the past have made, like, oh, it's inspired by.
Yeah, but if you're making money off of another brand, you are stealing that IP.
Well, I think it's also just, the trademark of it all, which is, just don't sell clothes and like even in the lawsuit or whatever, Patagonia had screenshots for people, like, there is clear market confusion. People think that this is Patagonia. They think that's us. People
are fucking stupid.
Well, they've even like, we know that we have benefited from your online presentation by proxy, and therefore we know we are losing out. Like, not even that we're losing out, like, yes, as capitalists they are losing out, and I think if they let you get away with it, then everyone gets away with it. And I don't think being a drag queen means we can't just rewrite all the rules because the drag queen wants to do that. Like, we just can't.
Happy motherfucking Pride. Here is my fucking Pride prediction. They are going to come to the sensible solution of teaming up and doing that.
Drop the collab.
And
Drop the collab.
And so I bet all of this is just some fucking like commercial psyop to like, I think we got suckered. Honestly, why are we even talking about it?
Of course, takes a cisgendered white man to pull a psyop off. Typical. That's what I say. I hope so. No, I mean, I think that honestly, I've had my run-ins with Pattie on social media before where I'm just like, what the fuck are you saying? Where it's always just like, yeah, you really are like, yeah, white gay guys are disgusting, Pattie. We get it. You're a lesbian. We get it. Like, I think it's more just, it's a weaponization of queerness for capital gain. That's all for me is what it is. I'm like, okay, you're just a meme machine. So you have the meme brand, and now, like, yeah, you're paying for queer artists all over the country. That is great. But that's also business. That's economy. Like, we are allowed to participate in the free market how we choose, and your advocacy shouldn't be everyone's philanthropy. Like, it's okay. Like, just do your thing, sis. Put on a show. Like, no one's stopping you. So, the Nebraska girls, they're eating up. I don't even talk about the other Nebraska girl.
Oh, Dominique Morgan.
I cannot get into it. But I will say I have listened to what Dominique has had to share.
We are listening. We are learning. We are listening. We are learning.
Yeah, no, and I think Dominique has made some very excellent points. And my other Nebraska sis, she 30 days on Rikers. Can you believe that? Oh my God. Like, I don't wish that listen, barring, crimes against humanity.
So, like, she did serve time. She was found guilty and served time.
She pled guilty to larceny and served 30 days and then is on 5 years probation. That is, and so just the podcast that I just listened to that she just dropped was kind of just like detailing the ins and outs of what was actually going on at the Okra Project, where it sounds like, oh, I can see how, like, you're the fall person. Like, you were, I think.
So we went from Pattie Gonia to Patsy Gonia.
Patsy,
that title that
Patsy
maybe?
Nunya business.
Patsy Nunya business. Sure. No, I mean.
But yeah, no, I think that like.
All right. Well, we're hearing different sides. Different sides.
But that's like, and both Dominique and Pattie from Nebraska, and
Divisive
Dominique
figures.
represents Omaha and like stands by it is proud to say our name. I don't think Pattie has ever once recognized this place. So
isn't she friends with like Benito Skinner or no, not Benito. Who's the other one? Mateo Lane.
Who?
Like he's part of like a clique with like Bob the drag queen, Pattie Gonia.
Oh, not really.
Mateo Lane and what's the weird one?
Now you're just conflating gay guys.
No, but I do like they talk about Pattie all the time.
Well, I think Pattie has reached a certain level of fame. I mean, they were the first drag queen in National Geographic. So that's the thing is, I know for me, it's like, okay, are you doing this so you can be the first at something that like it's
Pattie's gone wild.
It's the male competitive drive, and when I see it and it is kind of done under the guise of queerness, let me finish.
Okay.
When it's done under the guise of queerness, it's still the patriarchy. I'm like, sorry, sis, you can't fight the patriarchy. It's patriarchy. You just sit down.
And cis is cis, right? Like
Pattie
is cisgendered, not trans.
I don't know, because then they claimed someone misgendered them, which means I can't reliably identify what their chosen identity is, which I respect the mechanics.
Sometimes when we say cis, we mean cis, and other times when we say cis, we mean cis.
Yeah. Dominic Morgan is my cis, S-I-S. Pattie Gonia is cis, C-I-S.
We think.
For all intents. Okay, no, yeah, because they weaponize their male sexuality on their social media.
I want to make sure that I am.
Well, no, they are cisgendered because we see their bulge enough. I'll say that much. So it's like.
Well, no, that. I'm sorry. I'm not investigating. Look, I'm not on that social media.
I'm saying if you are prominently like, if you're making me thirst over it, if you're like thirst at this, if you're intentionally setting thirst traps to highlight
look at my hamstrings in these heels,
your masculine features, I'm going to assume your gender is male.
God, that Tovelu video. I have never
Busy girl,
yeah. Oh,
Tovelo. No, I follow that dancer on Instagram.
So hot. Be like that, Pattie. Steal someone else's brand. No, I'm just. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I've run out of things to say about it.
Yeah. No. So
anything? I don't know very much about the Dominique Morgan situation.
I've said I'm not going to go more about
all that you're going to say about that situation.
Yeah, just that they are now on. They got Substack, and like was at the top of Substack,
which Substack Nazi platform.
Oh my god!
Just saying.
Is it a Nazi platform?
I mean, there are Nazis on the platform that they don't deplatform. And speaking of platforms, Plattner? Are you sure? I don't. Sorry.
What? Plattner?
Graham Plattner.
I don't know who that is.
Running for Susan Collins' seat in Maine. No,
don't care.
You don't really pay attention to politics.
I pay enough attention.
Anyway, I just want to iterate that I am anti-Nazi in all ways, shapes, and forms.
Okay, well, this is about Substack and how Dominique Morgan was the number one Substack on just debut. Like, she's pulling numbers.
Just saying, like, you're dropping some, yeah.
Well, I mean,
whatever. I don't know. Substack gives me the ick. Sorry, just being truthful.
Okay, well, I mean, it's
so
no media, anything that is mentioned on that, like just carte blanche. There's a lot of great writers on there. There's a lot of great articles coming out of Substack, and so we're just going to completely just.
I mean, like, I really wish I could be an uncompromising individual, but late stage capitalism just makes you do all sorts of compromises. Isn't that right, Mr. We're not getting rid of CBS.
We did. I canceled.
Oh, you did?
Well, no, not recently, but after in solidarity, after the whole Barry Weiss thing,
Yeah.
I canceled, and they gave me a deal for 99 cents.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because they came running back to me, and I had to see Survivor 50. So,
and what a season it was.
I mean, it wasn't worth it.
Fuck, I tuned out after Suri.
Well, I can't I mean, I can, sure. Let's go serious. Let's just unplug everything. Let's do it.
So we're pivoting in our format to a gardening tips podcast.
Oh my god.
Actually, no, like I really do want to grow strawberries in the yard. So if anyone has tips on that, please leave us a comment.
Leave us anything. Is it time that we leave them? Can we wrap this up?
Sure. Like, was that everything we wanted? Was that everything we needed?
I think that's everything we needed. I think we've meandered enough that.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm just suddenly feeling good again because my blood sugar is back to where it needed to be, but I'm still a little manic from lack of sleep. So,
yeah.
What's our time at anyway?
It's 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we can wrap it. 9. Yeah, like we. I don't know.
Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for listening. If you like it, leave any sign of life. Any sign of life. A review.
Comments.
We have no email. We have no way to reach the outside world.
Get off
We're
on
stuck
it.
in the back rooms.
Yeah.
Bye.
Duorgy.